Ebra associated person Mujumedi Ebra Adom TV show or Badwam on Multi TV, Super Septic for Adaroma, Anna Sankita Diwi, Ede Ebro, and Wechi, Lucky Herbal Clinic for so as well as Quanson Kosakra. O text messages Dodona Abba, o text message Dodona Abba, making Kanina Ede Ama, Kwakuma to Yem, Obi Yadi Adokronum, Obi Sunyawa, Obi Sunyawa Nefri Yadi, Ntibribia Dano, Ayadia, se Lucky Herbal Clinic for anyone products no one be intelligent for sama precopedia na sida na de ma twedi amponyankopon me be kenka o text message na answer na me koso no anopa bio mame emma correlations to nana ya brefo any team no yina ya boy homodin ye pa yeda mo am text yina so yeda mo ase p se mo so mo prompter please na no so ho asem yebeda mo ase p na afi yakoso so na yada obi biara o hwe bedwem bia so ase se mo so maso ya ase o kwanso nkoso sa be nyina no montu ye ejeje mo anopa yi ko gina da de kotopon a na me kase eye yankasa ye ofa eni abe ma yakonta ye de hye ba koprekope a wo gina mama de hye wo eye da de kotopon impeso aso serving the interest of Mother Ghana na wanaro no to that of the constituency. Very, very frank, open, and fair-minded personality. He thinks Ghana first. And the era, ni amasa namwale yebemo akwabani adawasi. Every time the way you be a Badwam to Nsafrewa, we jade to her, ebe support you, and that's CP. Enye juma keto madaroma ana basobodi ahodo ebe nyina no yetimi di sankunu. Se mon tisu bia ebia na nka nipa dodo na akra se achima ko he baabi ti ebe koso adamase na wombo ye chidom mfa yanko kama Miss Damasi. All right. Miss me check ti for say hwe so no so ka ho bi na ma Badwam adum pempenso yi nti nyina yeda Damasi. Okay, so mini ni won komo bebredi na answer na ebe koso no some of your text messages are by making camera you heard him say wa man kwesi amaso ba ka yensa we say congrats na ya we are proud of you. Mami Grace, God bless you. The president must recommend the judge who jailed stubborn DC as NDC appointees are disrespectful. Frimpong Mansu Otakwa, bravo to the energy minister, Ama Kofi Boa, the action man for his hard work to Ghanaians. And Joe Passa from Elembele. Mohammed from Boli says, we Boli delegates, we are voting for Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. And this was his, I correlate Nanaya for the award. She should keep it up from Nanaya. Good morning. And your panelists. The whole Jomoro District National Fire Service vehicle has developed a fault for about 7 months now. SN Yabua or half a sinning and our cocoa farms are yet to be sprayed due to lack of petrol at Bogos. So Kenneth or dance Ayensu Chrome number 2. And the other correlations don't have from Osei and Prechum, Jamasi Chichire, and the other. Man, there's no money in the bank for cocoa PCs to pay farmers. I see. And correlations don't have Aiko, but I want you to visit us in Botiano. But the unfortunate thing is you can't speak Ga, the two of you, but all the same, Aiko from Alute in Bana. But I don't get it. I'm surprised. Okay, me na wiega inwe ba no ko fio wiega papa so femodi ye inatwi habo and kindly invite the member of parliament for Esutifi North for a program like this from Nana Kusi Pepra Kenya say Bonga Hafo Kenya number 1 number 2 I am Funyina and what you will say please I have some info for any of the two hosts. Will it be possible? I have their contacts, so we'll give you our contacts later on. And I don't know her personally, but I always love to watch Nanaya on TV. Hope your salary will be increased. May God bless you to continue your good work, Vera. Okay, Vera, Mame Zanka, I'm hoping so. Multimedia and Trem will be new Mapansana. Internally, we do those checks, so we are grateful for putting in a reminder to our authorities. I'm sure they will do that. Nanaya, you deserve it. Keep it up. From ASP Daniel, we are free. I know we are. And this one also says that congratulations, Nanaya. I'm happy for you. KJ, what I am for in the Jaba. My Badwam should also be done during the weekend to enable those who couldn't get the chance to watch it to enjoy it. Good job done. Nanaya from Kokwe Dia that's about this one thing of us. We are also family people and we have other responsibilities. So that's the point. This one says we are no more in class 1 politics. Audi Shoemaker Boko Community Center, MPP Police Station Chairman. And we have congratulations to you all, especially Naya Brefo. I love you too much. From Williams, Telik, Lembele. And we have Nanaya, congratulations to your husband. He is the one God chose for you, Elder Daniel Otakwa. And honestly, I want to say a very big congratulations to Nanaya. She said it and has made it. Mo Bojuma, Mo Nkoso from Mr. Botri and Adiaba. Nanaya, congratulations. Do you know that you are my 8-month daughter role model? I see. 8 months. And if she has not watched you on TV, she will not suck breast. Oh, I'll call to me on the chorus. Congratulations, Nanaya, but you did not mention Kwesi Nyantechi's name. Why? Okay, it's true. Nyantechi was also a part of it. Okawana was wedding with him. And Nanaya, 2016, you have to contest for independent candidate. How do you want to the leadership from the China? Away. And your man yourself now. I also see the ever so very Kona Koso. I was a different field altogether. Nana, congratulations. Keep it up. Greetings to the staff of NHIS Bibiani. This is from Eric, Fire Service Bibiani. Okay, so we thank you. Edbesia, Naya Koswaka will say 1760. Your text message line. Fabra na Ejibre and Kinkama. Like say, and Chiasun Konko Emma Dennis Boatin Bogoso Mines. Dennis Anope, a chair council, because one of our big time viewers, our Takwa, Bogoso rather, Bogoso Mines. So Dennis Boatin Anope, Yachiao. So now all the wonderful people. Most BJ Shia or Honorable Japan, the papa a yas in answer. Yacham with Damwasi or Quanson, because to teach you, dump him, and Ma Muhunina, Sedemudi, correlations, Mam, 7 Farman and I are before. Dr. Nana Atta, also that's it. Alote Jacobs, Virgin Restaurant, Muhina Damasi, Bogoso, Golden Star Hotel, and Damuina Masi, as it comes up, Yabebo. Nina Eddie at Tremo or Quanso, but the air can say Moncoso and Soyase, Moncoso and correcting, Moncoso in Triagony and you may be almost say, yeah, I am not a cinto, we're a family, and together we have done this together. Babo, never boko. What do you call Croponibi?
Patrol Debbie.
One could be. Ujra one go for Ghana team and sending our coy. Also, His Excellency na ATA Dikai, supported by opposition parties. A few opinion leaders near him for in Kabum. But from afar, I know you know about Ujra. The uniqueness of this Ujra we learned was that for more than 20 years, not to or Adom, through the instrumentation of His Excellency with support from other people, now there's peace. Ujra. Nti Osha fashion. Ibia koso kama. Apart from Ubekache, the essence of maintaining ya mamre bidum to say Ujra festival no. And Kabum Sunko etimiaba na nanomuntemo train isusu so ebenya ewo okuapoma so anafi o my Ghana kasa so.
Oh, say me say your festivals no. E idea etimeboa Ubeka social development. Ema krumo for anase kwapumfo nyina edu Ujra na obia no say Ujra du. Ubia be kofie obesan akonechi onkofie a nsem kitenkete wo family kitenkete o mbehwe o mosisi nyina ansa na ibia kro we we sin semsem no so mo de o besisi na ansa na makwele awakobo dwira no e nyame na dom emre bi no em say mokokon ye pom ye tututuo sese niema ma ochen kra ba holo nsem bebre ba mani age say ye president ne hoka na panjifo ni onwe keka kan no ho ni ukwapemanfo nyina omo trans no mo say e den a e ano a le be kan say nkrafo say sa semba enye sika na edi bom na say e ano a e di kotoje trans ni aka no mo trans no aka na omo tuma ye odua no fefefe no me say ya de bia say me bom abaso because e be ma development aba okuapeman e be ma asundwie de e ma development e fere bo say next time no asundwie no so mo ka trans a enye ntoka no ka siesie bom ko dwene oman no okuapeman nyina ho say o yemfa hospital nkosi ha no say yemfa school nko ha yenye tise o ma dwene development a be ma nkoso beba oduraman efi nso e say o frɛ okuapem ni bia say o ye pesika anase ye development mo bruchi ni mo nte okuapem kromo aba mo nkran ni amano ni nyina mo nyina mo pe bibi mra no obia mi so beba so mo say asundwie o no tie da okuapem hene ase esa so da political leaders ne ko na Akufo-Addo ni his Excellency President John Dramani Mahama ni nkrofo nyina ko mi do mo nyina ase so mo tuma asundwie about me say me kokofo dia me fa okuapeman esa asundwie ni on ma o fa on kana bia usuro o ka ko na ba bi nti e do mo nyina ase so mo transfer asundwie about mo.
And I understand that still more elections no Modi to regional general one national one no is still in limbo, is that correct?
Oh, who say now Ushe NDC about 92. They started NDC 92 no. Oh, we are not democratic, you're not democratic. Now they say no. With time no, NDC has become very, very democratic. To me, Transin country be say and concerning position is and say we say Yakotwaba. So I say Sisiwa first no, if you can use a facility to win primaries. Then antifa na potu win primaries. Then social ba madam fo enyina si former way. Unu safuseni. Win primaries say si former wayo seni. Then antifa na po win primaries. Si former new kanja adama fio. Oh, sadama nyina akoso e party no da. Then no, you see, I want our party to be very democratic. And you say, okay, chair, obi a win primaries and obi a contest be. Now on pe so feel be na say obi for na konya sawisi na. Mo na intransi. Mukara so tia watiase on tia se dia ukase o disqualify na so person ye de be court oh enti eno na ma abase see the party now are very very democratic, very very democratic.
Democracy means all court na
yes I can court kono e depending democracy because we be now file who so a my right court hold me ko junction say adia moye esisi na mosisi.
But there's a school of thought is a party in some there who try the continental.
Mean your party in some no party in some no you trust
it makes you quite unpopular.
Let me tell you something. Party in some no you ko trust enu ano e wo dem ansa e dia babontin you ko no dem na dem na monua no obi si on tiase na still a mosisi na mo babontin ma be ka de foforo a obekọ court wana meche no ye nua odem na se babontin na se sana obi pa fine na se nya sana tie dia obetuma ko court obetuma ko court wana meche no obe wini ana se okay ye withdraw case ni ma no contest obetwist no aka so omo se obekeka nsem ye democracy ni obeka obe convince obi no whether say odi intro whether say otwa nkontompo ni obeka odebenya vote no obeka but odi intro utwa nkontompo wo kan okro ni nyina den edawanim in a democracy ona edawanim in a democracy
okay
nti eda lo akoko obeko fie akoda nti in a democracy no say party no obi ka say okokota fine so ofo say ni okokota no nso be lose a kon man lose oluso be won say wo lose nti ni open no nsanka but no for so right na so ope so sisi no dia any obekokota nti eno nye entokwa but eye MDC partner etumi agira economy pa. I say for the past 16 years NDC over 16 years NDC ebai me gidi say more than 16 years bro almost 20 years me gidi say say no party no this time no party no ejina pa because abai to nyina all have been peaceful nia obi hwe say okokota na ebi enkofo okay nya mu ni yento abana na say o court no imprevail na just say yen obi afa de nti emma NDC will be refined and come out better as a political party on am che go do fa we say ejamu a ba na that is the NDC for you and that is where it is telling a child say and this bejira 2016 no ye bejira ama ye to abanabo say this is a political party that is well organized. This is a political that has come out as an institution. This is a political party that believes in freedom of expression, freedom of association, and freedom of movement.
So all is well.
All is very, very well. Very, very well. Because to me, premise, Mr. Premise, let's say I call you now, especially greater class, in Tokobensi, baby, you're two baby, and one. Obi in fan, Obi in Cassim, yes, see me, Obi in the attempt or papers, Muna, I'll say, Mintiasia. Me who back crada. You have to abandon resource no biaji. And no child say NDC is moving forward. Moving forward, no curve, no bend. Oh, it's moving forward in the right direction. And see, say, you see, say, unante without friction, you cannot move forward. Onante, say, they be see kwaya. That's what kwa uyo hene na ukosa obedwem. No bien to ankashi antro. No be aboju so na say we say I dey we say bia bibi ho no mo but what baby na say we say we be criticize you we be we say na che say you are moving so that friction dey and say I dey be see kwan a untumi nkoli na say okoli tin na say we say eh kwa mi hwe ni yo ona me che say o kolo bia nka hwe na say eh bia na amna bi da baby wa kwakotom obi ka bibi che say o nua ade na we say na say we say asem wo no ti nyina no
so you believe say obi the NDC court because it deepens democracy.
It deepens democracy. So we are in we see share court of arm no and then na mo kire
freedom and justice.
Freedom and justice. If you deny somebody's freedom, he will seek for justice. And if you have the freedom to install somebody, the person to go for justice. So if you don't use the freedom well, the justice will come. So the justice is always justice in the Libya or Techino or here. And I'm more freedom, more bibia. Now we all freedom. That's all the cacotia be found in justice. No beba, or be can't. No, yeah. Or this half freedom justice ban. Why, yeah, the papa. Because your freedom to do everything, but we have the justice
to check it. Okay. Yeah, Kojuna, Fantiaqua North. Now for Yedin Como. Area. I'm question. My needs no introduction. Probably the Abeka one say continuously he's decided say or best support to Alan Kojo Chemantin and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama that initiative say Ghana adishye ntade de obeko so ahye ama Ghana fo nya adwuma ye ama Ghana fo mu say yenso ye wazi oye and you know continuously ye beko so adada say ono so no or turn Ghana every step I'll be taking. Apart from the modern Baobo, they say, oh my Ghana, Unya Dajempo for the family because and they say Unya Kosumwa, Adiachia or Kofodia, and Nuechi on an Amboliga, and Nuechi Okupio India, and Nuechi Okupio Western region, Ninano in the interest of Mother Ghana. And T also Badanasi. Now, near Mududona shall see Ghana Kane. Eba sa na se Ghana nkunim di no ebetimi adimu awie pe oroba man kwese ma me na osna yanka se mo wadaroma oni unuanom binum so na ya nkunim di na etimi adimu na awie pe yo edamu nyina amase se munima ebetosi biribia da so motretene ti edamu asepi ye jere si eda wase na constituency eboko
ehu adaroma edamu so mase se ne ye nyina mu so enam so afoforo so etina won so uhu ejidi se eyi ni nyina de boa se ne Ghana ebetumpon na daachi papa bia eda ye nyina anim ye nyina ebesiesie ho na yedi akohu ede nyame ase so asande ye abehia bio amen na mefa kwanya so se ne okan na mada machia Ghana fo nyina ne titiro ne Fantiaqua na they are important.
Party mpoko the MPP.
Oh, your party ni die emu ejo. Se ode ene aye wumi etoto mrebe bosumi miensa ne ene etwamu no a na otum se efutu ene Ghanafo akoma da ya so ene ebisa na omu kasa se yɛntoni down yɛnya deɛ yɛyɛ no no ani da so a ne sɛ ɛbɛba yɛnsɛm na yɛnya ɔkandifoɔ papa a wɔn nyinaa ani da no so na wɔbɛdi ɔman n'anim na wagye yɛn fi baabi a NDC ɛdi yɛn bɛdu no ebi sɛ Ghanafoɔ hu sɛ ɛnyɛ sɛ NDC no ɔmo nya adi o ɔmo mmɔde mmɔ no etia ntumi ɛmfa Ghana ɛnyɛ den baabi a yɛpɛ sɛ yɛduru asɛ ɛte yɛn nkɔ yɛn akyi nti mi nua sɛ ɔte sɛ obi ka sɛ ebi a NDC ɛnyɛ sɛ ebi a yɛn ka sɛ mo nya ade nea mo betumi a na mo yɛ no president koraa aka ɔsɛ nea yɛbɛtumi a na yɛyɛ wote ase you can do more than that.
Okay.
Nti na yɛ mɛgye na
sɛ woto pono a anaasɛ wowɔ ayie mu a Mr. Donald Dankwa ɛnto nsamfrɛ no ɔbɛba koraa na ebi a wawie koraa no meka wei asi asɛm so ne sɛ
ampa minim saa
dwabɔ biara na bɛpie aseɛ no na akɔyɛ hee na afei yɛfolo no na akɔyɛ den kakra
program no ayɛ den
naano da na yɛyi bobi aso kumase irise kɔsɛ hwere ne de hyeɛ naano da na ɛyɛ framantem ɛno na da na wɔtwe na yɛ nimnyafo kra Japan papa na ɛyi na se na de me hu ye no ɛna megye wasɛm no di sɛ nipa binom ɔmo fɔm hɔ kase nana na saa nana ɛbɛwo abade
wo de ɛbɛwo aba efisɛ sɛ yɛnka no kwa anaasɛ amanfoɔ ɛnka no kwa sɛ wohwɛ ansa na yɛbɛto aba a ɛto yɛtwa mu yi a na wode toto ɛne ho a wotumi hu sɛ nipa koraa a ɛka nana no dodoɔ no a nso san firi NDC mu a yɛhɔ sɛ wonam hɔ a ɔsɛ wei deɛ yɛpamokyɛw yɛayɛ mbɔne ne yɛnim sɛ nka ebi a president wɔyɛ abranti ka wobɛtumi ne team yɛakɔ n'anim kakra nanso sɛ de yɛhu sɛ ahokyerɛ a yɛwɔ mu no yɛhu bi da onipa nso wobɛdi nahe ɛwɔ asase so na wama obi abɛtena adwuma obi bɛtumi ayɛ ne yie ama ho atɔ no wama obi nso abɛtena so ama ɔkankorɔ ayɛ basaa na kwa na nso unyini kɔ w'anim a unhunu hwee papa bi a sɛbi wokɔ a nso wobɛnya amane papa bi abɔ na sɛsɛ wokɔ a wokɔ ka sɛ sɛdeɛ previously ɔmampanin nkufoɔ de yɛkɔduru yɛ no maybe the article from kra ono ko asama ndo yo man akọ kan ya kyerɛ wan nti obi a dodo no ase omo akra ndisifo no kra hu sɛ nea ɛkɔ no hwɛ nkomo ne yentumi ni edin ne yentumi mubɔ but nipa dodo no ɛwɔ ndisi mpanimfo nyinaa aka ho ehunu sɛ yɛn no sɛ de party mu ayɛ din yɛ kɔ yɛ nim no ɛyade a sɛ yɛ wini aba no a yɛ bɛ win massively a kyɛ sɛ obi ntumi mɔ ho wa obi ntumi nka sɛ we de dabi yensan ye kɔ foforo ana dabi sɛ de ɔman no kɔ no enya de a saa mpempenso no ɛwɔ nipa dodo no ati nti yɛn nipa dada no ɛne NDC foɔ no nso ɛne floating voters middle class no ɔmo hu sɛ sɛ yɛ de ho akɔhyɛ ahoma bi mu no ɔmo nyinaa hu sɛ Nana Akufo-Addo sɛ ɔba ɛyade a ɛnyɛ sɛ ɔbɛgye party no nko a kandifoɔ no adi ni mumma yade a obegye Ghana man no abu hwɛ die nti a ema nana man no ehu ne sɛ anaasɛ ɛbɛba mu paa ne sɛ hwɛ nana yɛpɛ nana ne fie ɛkɔ n'anim baabi a wadua deɛ bɛ no yɛ wo wiase bi dimbɔne ana na hwan nso na yɛhu sɛ wiase ha ne fie kɔ n'anim sɛ wabu ɔman bi so a wabu no trokaa yɛ ɛno no history ne ni hɔ saa mpanimfo no nyinaa bɛbu ɔman no a wɔde no kuredie ani nsiye periperi bizom sɛ ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo din ka hɔ ɔmo din ne ɛyɛ afebɔɔ ɔmo mpɛ sɛ ɔmo akyi no nsɛm bi ɛbɛba a ebi a na ɔde bɛpɛ sika anaasɛ ɔde bɛyɛ den nti nana no na ne ba bi na ɔbɛpɛ sika ma no sɛ ne ba nya sika ne ɔbɛyɛ den na busuafoɔ nya sika ne ɔbɛyɛ ɔmo den nana no a na ɛbɛpɛ sika anaasɛ ɔbɛpɛ den nti ɛyɛ din bi titiriw ne sɛ papa sɛ me de nana ne tirim pɔ paa ɔpɛ sɛ ɔde bu Ghana no sɛ wonhu bi wɔ baabi adama bɛba bɛkyerɛ obi ka Ghana no sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ no ɛna ɔmampanin dada Akufo ka no ɛbɛyɛ dɛdɛdɛdɛdɛdɛdɛ.
All right, there was a no dodo na ato hɔ na yɛnkɔ yɛn nsɛm a yɛbɛ discuss. I don't know whether we should be 2 minutes
not more than 2 minutes
not more than 2 minutes. Okay,
also yana nunya amakwasema okasa or the propaganda be yet to hormone. Now, normally, no first, I am a call, but this time around, I think I have to straighten for
propaganda.
Or see, Ghana for, and we say, Adi and Koyi, and ya Ghana for, because MP for, and I feel say, Adi and Koyi. If it's a Sankasi, and I end this for being I don't know. So, to be more, and this needing so, and this propaganda secretary, and I say, and this chairman, what we say, no, as he said, this year, don't speculate. Well, and after Okasi, Nana ni fie na we di no e den kan obabe hia o wiase man se no o ma obetuma pesika man ma afi so waboka wakọ elections
asem na nka bi
o ton ni papa fie wakọ elections 2 times a we lose enti waboka enti opese otinika and don't use that as him say, oh, this coming. Oh, yes, come
on. No, Aboka. What you say, not doing the actual. Now, if you want to say, you should give you a bit. So, can't say, man, that's because the end is for me. You see, we are member of I will draw that. You can't assemble. Asema, you can't. Just say, we are member of my draw. You can't say, I'm say, you say, so communicate here. For facts. Eto many speculation. Oh, na ndisi BBC say, na ndisi BBC say no. Because say yes en komo nyina ni na bontia.
Me na me enti because you are not me say me everybody can sim chena say we say I can mention the name. Nya ye no speculation. And that speculation I entro.
Yo,
oh no the 20. Mo me emfa no kredie, we ebedwa mo emfa no kredie. Na asema ye betuma sisu dua.
Okay.
Na emfa nto no.
Papa, since ya won asema o kan won so ebu no mfo. O say Nana Kufuado akọ election miensa.
Misi
mienu wa boka into obeteneka. Eno nyina so be na wo.
Eno sepeche.
Nyina so be na wo so obeteneka.
Asema kan say. Oh, be biade fie duru. Wo se be biade fie duru. O pesika mfanye biade ngas o ma. Wait pa pesika mo.
No na ka
wa ko election mienu wa boka. Into betina beteneka.
Entro ne bi. Uni
say otoni papa fie. In the first place.
I say adia nyina so be na wo.
I know size kan election. It kasi asem no.
Oh, chire mo coalition mu. Hey.
Let's say collection.
Let do koton. So, entina me bezo o chire do koton fie. Ah, e we, e was say e chire ko ri. E get the coin.
Debi the message. Maintain sa so o kasi.
Wa post o ye sika me.
Wadarma patron ko ye real personal issue mutu ma jenko.
Enye fe.
So wan say
I will respond.
Oh, Mesro. See our Casay Anna Penmu pass with the text message about they're working. Mema Adansi Dio.
Yes.
So
an American
autonomy my party and as autonomy. Ebusia nneoma asem na yen so yen niem komo e wo ha no se mesel se enti hodie no ayetru nipa no
menua no sa propaganda de bi oba na ni so se
mesel o mesel anye nipa no de enti
wa kura wa ka tire me da se se ne mu me se ne from my heart wa ka tire me
ma fe enkasa
anya kwa na me be kasa ya ni program
go okay, so 1760 your text message line. Mene nana ya abrefo enyina ya dam ase awie no ye funu ede nana ya abrefo bae no ye ma me authority brefo banchi ase sakrade ada pay ma yitin kwa ye da wase enye wa nkana nani ho nti nana ya abrefo ma me authority brefo ni nana mo ngu amana no nyina Philip brefo ana ye Kofi brefo ana Millicent brefo ana ya brefo ebusuani ni nyina no ye da wase wonderful family wadarma na yabedu sa empempenso ewe nti ma Dorothy brefo ya ciao banchi asifo nyina omote onka nyina no pe mo be ciao inkunim dia odi abre o man Ghana and multimedia ya try come on so blame corrupt Mahama government for economic woes Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo ana ekasei na let me read it out say the bear obetia say ye pe na makoro ba manko asiama so na odi ntrimu ambre say odi na team po no eye pa ana say osusu say obetim ni biaka ho anaso obekire nchiremu bi diamaya. The 2012 presidential candidate for the New Patriotic Party, Nana Adom Akufo-Addo, has blamed the current economic crisis facing the country on corruption and mismanagement of the nation's resources. He said Ghana is endowed with enough resources to propel development, but our leaders have spent all the monies. But our leaders have spent all the monies. The quotation from Nanado. The country has been hit with a number of corruption scandals within the past few months. Notable among them is the Sports Ministry spending on Ghana's participation at the 2012 World Cup tournament in Brazil. Revelations at the Judgment Debts Commission, misappropriation of funds at JIDA, as well as fundings by the Public Accounts Committee of Parliament in the 3 regions of the North, where some districts have reportedly misused the District Assembly Common Fund. The head of the Human Security Department of the National Security Secretariat, Brigadier General Nunu Mensah, recently observed that corruption in Ghana has reached endemic status, and it continues. It says that Nana Akufo-Addo stated that an MPP government under his leadership will fight corruption and invest in economic growth to create jobs for the youth. And I quote Nanado again, because of corruption, there is no money for development. God did not create us to be poor. Ghana has enough resources to propel development. Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo. They are too loaded and very pregnant. I wish that no pay obeye eye oba nesa oji awo anope na sa akwada na owo no ehwe nsunsu aso odeba oba makwese ba
Akufo-Addo ase any observation se wabo modern na wohu se Ghana baby a ekọ no eye enne managers so pretend the management of our economy no and ama sa ohaw ni obrene abenidie aba Ghana fosu aba se wohwe ensemfu a Nana Akufo-Addo editu ho yi a na ye to eboase ayiyim pa chese nana wayade na wakana se ne tie ne pepepe enye se the okan no enye obi kan o se enye it's not inscrutable enye ade a obi ntiase emu da ho pepe se yehwe bra omampani obefa oman etra so yi a efi NDC enfie nsiani yetumi hu se se yefa de edikan yenka yede na kufuo free so no na yedeka 8 billion enne yedeka 23 billion na yede no bisa hu se ensakraye bem titiu pa na aba onipa wabra bom se oye Ganani a obetumi ede akase sa difference yi ewo mu 15 billion no aba economy mu compared to Kufuor's government no abamu a ye huntumi nsisa enye better than Kufuor time no nemum aye worse than Kufuor time no fa no to nchen hwe bibiti se oil se Ghana ye economy no abeye oil economy nso sa ade ehwe mu a nanka previously no na oil money bia na say oil money bia meka ye budget no ho enei yetumi abehu say oil yi enye ma ye kra no yenya almost 2 billion US dollars in fields yani ade abeka ye mfutu enti so sasika we nyina aba koko sika awadwaman so no ne bo no ekosoro eche se de na yeton koko ewo obia penso gold bo ekosoro eche se de na yeton koko ewo omampanyin bia wabedi Ghana eso no ebreso afei se yehwemu a ebibiti se oil petrol ayetoi gallon no grawa no ne bo no akofom esense ne na Kufuor time no na etie enti se o hwehwe we num nyina na se o keka bomu a na se o ba na se o bebisa ho se so Ghana ye we num nyina na we num nyina chi no ohia a ye komu na obi ka say our social system continuously is being stratified and entrenched in that position.
Our social system is what?
Stratification of our social system. And teachemu and yafo no ye yafo more. And esikafo no ye esikafo more. What you say? So oil yaba, cocoa bo kosoro, gold bo kosoro, diamond bo kosoro. So we do na san be kan economy hu. And ye ho chiri yen say ana. Afi bisa ho say oman yi ba aban yi ba so ebe say 2010 and 2011. She judgment debt huna aban yi betua ne bubu sa sika no ebro $300 million. Sa sika no enya aban yi na be pay sa sika no eye kufu time no sika na ya pa egu a omo ba beto ye a na oyi sika kranka ho e na omo di tua sa judgment debt no into omo di sa sika no tua judgment debt ni wiye no afi hwe ohia a aba e wo man yi eno ntin koda hwe jida ensem papa hwe jida ensem a e ba yi na hwe isofoton na esan hwe ne ekeka na hwe na nsen ya yemfa won kwati go hwe sika onwudi e wo National Service Secretariat ho wenum nyina o hwe wenum nyina na otumi na hwe enipa na nsen report bi by say executive ho na nkazankaza government appointees ni ewo castle number na eden ekosoro nti sika kakra yenya no eno nso efakese no a ekodi ho afei uhwemu a sesi no yesika yenya nyina no yedimu be se 53% etua adwumayefo ka yedi etua wie no de aka no yedi dodo no ewomu no nso eco service debt yedi ko service yen debt yedi service besin a yabo no yedi service nti so hwemu agyenji project na enkoso hwe ebi ni sofo line ebi ni ayi haketu ebi o de say suhum kwan nti no utumi hu pefe say aban esika a ojeje no oye ne tse de ope a nipa dodo no a ehun so ekoso ekire wo mo nti se na ekufu ado kan we dia odi kan pa wa trase ehun say eya mpapa hwe de ma chechi o mu hwe aka aban de no eye DACF common fund eye NHIS ya de sika ni nyina ho e de ama aban so sika na ewen because etuagu consolidated fund
no common fund
so sai sika na ewen
common fund was something
common emma so the oni ni ma ya ma nkami e be say 1 2 3 3 quarters e bi ema e bi ni wono ma abakwa
njebu be na de ma
o say
njebu be na de ma
njebu de ma en say ko hono go biza o say sika no ma sika no so aban agigi sika no aban agigi sika no enso aban entua sika no ko ayi education fund papa hwe enyuma egu suppliers a oma supply niema wo parliament oma supply ama education for ene niema bebre obi afini yentua ne kada ayegu so a eden twagum interest twagum so ka se sankrofo no se etua omo ka ombenya profit bi wo so ana obi aton ade ama price afini ebo no edaso wo ho ebesi ne na hwe cement buo baby a ombefa cement buo eni baby a cement buo akodu baby ombefa milk buo eni baby a milk buo akodu baby ombefa ay milo chocolate buo Ovaltine buo eni baby a akodu baby ombefa rice buo rice o baby ombefa rice buo eni baby a rice akodu hwe baby ombefa cedi no to the dollar no na hwe baby a afolo e de akodu so keka wenu nyina bomu a e de be mpa na ebetumi akire ofefe se aban okono ho moa se obebua Ghana ama Ghana eden etumpon ayi hwe baby a dollar ekodu na nsen ya dollar no so tit 2 cedis no hwe dede a ehu ye hwe baby a ombefa electricity o baby ombefa ne bo ene baby electricity ekodu baby on befa water bo any baby a water akwa akudu and I hear baby on befa akatua any baby akatua akwa akudu any ni onipa wakatua tumi to and a ben no so nya na wakatua tumi to so the way no nyina bobomu a na otumi hu say nya na Akufo-Addo kan yi e wo senka da bia Ghana ni bia na mo ode do na ode to na no na o kan akosi da ode ni kokromoti ebeti maba so na nka wato e dia ma na Akufo-Addo na wo hu we no nyina yi waba na wo hwe enne yeti o me ho no ebia IMF dey be do ntimi nko.
Okay. Well, I'm going to quickly you DSP Alexander Obi Kwalugu or several on my Ghana and then Hokeninsu graduated as the first female ambulance driver in the country. Nti born about so kwanstron koso na Hokenine de Mame ya Jampoma Boatin Obin ura se omane de nakopi Kwalugu nti osrew kese ko beta wachi e waje akira mayen ye nyina nso ye da wase te wonya akukuduro se oba besi a odi kan ambulance won sensem no obetina sti achi na odi akọ na odi aba ipa nkwa ho hia nti again congratulations Mame ya Jampoma Boatin Obin as you are graduating as an emergency medical technician and edue ya Nigeria de say Marshall say or National Ambulance Service Ghana National Fire Service Training School Jamestown Nigeria say Marshall say e mountain kwai da say yes stress also be sum o my Ghana e wo kwan paso ama bibia atimi akoso ni o my ni so ene dey buy tronko
say normally no ya na the first say okay about program you so we just sit down and talk facts and then go away but where somebody decide to bring in propaganda to sway the minds of Ghanaians who rely on this program. No, I have seen say, like, I have to sit up. I have to sit up in the sense that President Kufuor, MPP, ni Nana Akufo-Addo come home, or your Attorney General, as a foreign minister, no. On by no milk, some milk too, no. Ron is dying, no. Almost could not sign any tono.
Nay,
Cement, some milk too, you know. Almost could not sign any ton, Yantum. Lorry fare. Yantum petrol some back to no 2001 no omo kono se na ye ton petrol sa ni ye ton no omo ma me nkonia na Akufo-Addo ekokran no in the first place no na one MPP for na omo bodwa na normally so ukubodwa sa political journal nsem bia to be pray ma oka you talk freely because you know for you know, just
he meant it. A person of his caliber.
I don't think he meant it. I said, "Can be ma." I said, "Can be ma." Party for a because ye na no. First, I also say, or call primaries. Into primaries, no, area was through a dynamo. It is one because answer we say and charge party members are. I'm sure na uncle ye. But me them perceive a kuye man of power because on na MC Adom pay any di my. Oh. Say, why you leader of the party, a political party like MPP? Da. Now, Kasi. Ghana is Kenyano, leaders need discarding. No, are you serious? President Kufuor Diska, Kwame Nkrumah Diska, a Champo Diska, Ronnie said Diska, Atami said Diska. We don't say things like that. The message, no. Message, no, pa. I am in Tiasia, I'm serious. As more kind, no. Because it's political, we say the channel. As a political gathering, I say come.
Our leaders have spent all the money. The country has been hit with a number of corruption scandals within the past few months.
And corruption scandals in the past few months, no. But our leaders have chopped all the money. We don't say that. He might be serious. That's what man in Ibrina as some be feeling because fighting for a position in your party as the party leader, some of the women poor. And I say, when you get it, you are fighting for the leadership of the country. Inti ema asem bien through nunke kena nunka. So do Badwam visa.
Oh, remember, Mr. Adom.
Also, then this assembly common fund no has been misappropriated, also misapplied. So then, one I mention no. Also, public account committee. No, patch me say misapplication and misappropriation no. Emma public account committee under the MPP dana. Abada, led by Honorable Salas Mensah. Nina Abada. So, Sansem we so can say it as a statesman, but don't use it as a political tool who rather say will be. because adebia dia assemblies ni bebree etumi Jesus Christ offer 12 disciples no there was a Satan inside Judas room it yakofa 215 this is chief executive by all means there will be a Judas inside what I'm saying and what I was expecting to say also they must be dealt with according to law. I don't just say that it's appropriation because of that no
but they all can all the say the correct but scope no na ombiem
and I make sure all can on tufu say statesman. You should advise as a statesman because it's something that happens all the time. 2, he was talking of Brazil. That bay na you call World Cup, you call German World Cup, you buy no. And you set up, we say investigating into Anfano. But President Mama did it. That's why today you are hearing all those things. Amabu Papa, he's open. Or whether the person belongs to his party or he doesn't belong to his party. No. If he is minister, he made him to appear before the committee, Brazil committee, you know. So don't take it as something say when you say political tool or but no, it should be positive for Mama for even bringing out a probe to see say ninety a yinti man ko fa World Cup and say course nya na Ghana for nyina so next time by the wait ma correct here and the MPP and Akualo count was he a foreign minister then or attorney general then no and as one years how do we say they couldn't do it because they were afraid some people would be exposed and to go against their party. So kudos to President John Mahama. Why ya dear? Because open say man utumpu open and transparent government. Wow. I say then judgment debt. Onu Nana Akufo-Addo judgment debt bibi. He paid a judgment debt when he was an attorney general. So was it a crime or it was a judgment that has come for him to pay? Isofoton. What making mention of Isofoton? Isofoton, the leader of Isofoton in Ghana, is an MPP chairman of Biakuye, constituency chairman then of Biakuye constituency. MPP chairman. Who's the make me Sisu Amo? Biakuye. I was the Minister of Agriculture when he was fighting for his judgment debt. And to can't say Sebia as in Edison Akoye, Neakoye, as said that was judgment debt. Judgment debt is unfortunate to this country. One of my but once I will say, also now your deficit. Yes, Ghanaian deficit. But President Kufuor now your deficit a kind, you know. Now you're saying to our GDP, we say almost 20 something over 18%. What I'm saying, and when you are making analysis now, make analysis, just say economists and some more fascinating. So as soon as we can, and can somehow we want to sway the mind of Ghanaians to not know the truth, and then the average minded Ghanaian will pick it. That's the decision.
What I said and what you are
the
saying.
truth of the matter is, on one case, I say the wage bill and the wage bill, no, one I mentioned, over 50%, and debt, you can service debt. And is it a corruption? Is it a corruption practice? And yeah, corruption practice because wage bill there, a idea would you cheer Ghana for car. And that's Ghana cano, and that's Ghana cano. Who the cow manone? Who kakuchia? Entina MPP eton Ghana Telecom den. Edima Vodafone for because no more pesika. Edi chia a deficit. And look up on much a capono. Still, it was 18%.
I see.
Papa.
Or answer economic was a growth of 8%. Eti, be the Assam can say. Kufota no. When the cousin Kufota ne. Kufota ne ye. Eti to abagainst one. Now pro. As I see, what we say, Silver Star Open, we see new Minister of Foreign Affairs. Did they sell it to themselves? And they did it very well, perfectly well, to the sense that if you buy a GA government, they went to court, and government has to find some land somewhere for them, and they pay them compensation.
Okay.
But on the first of the way, we say, and yet a bon can.
Okay, all right.
A bon. It's a case of Fotane bomb.
I see.
My man a reference about Kubiwa.
Oh.
General Nunu.
General Nunu Mensa. Or see, cocoa price across oil price, cocoa price across gold price across. A fair look, all our problem, I always see a way to that idea. Cocoa price, back from to the lowest. And so not no, it's not true. It's not true. I'm telling you, Business and Financial Times. Go and read Business and Financial Times. Cocoa price, back from so low. So, and say 2 months ago, 3 months ago, and as I say, Eman also. But Eman also. So all these are problem you don't call IMF. No, deficit now. Yes, you can cocoa and the gold price more. This is all our problem. And cocoa price and a gold price by year. And all these people who have gone to IMF.
All right.
It's all business and financial times and economic magazines, newspapers. Yeah. You see the truth there.
All right.
Now, we all understand Ghana has reached epidemic status in terms of corruption. And the wanka.
No, Emil Short, the president admits he's fighting
Chief
corruption.
Justice say our nation is bedeviled with them.
I'm saying all those. It doesn't exonerate your party's administration in Breno from these corruptible practices. My only concern.
It is that rather exonerating.
My only concern. It doesn't exonerate you either. The only concern is that probably the speed with impunity.
Abana mo wotu nipa bi ni mu nya akukuduru expose and this for your ma mami cho say you for time you dare not read Ghana Palava or democratic. I was a civil servant by then, but this time around when we came to power my boss special I see buy all the papers, buy daily guide, buy all the papers. We allow all to operate to export corruption all the time. You were strangling Ecuador, strangling Palava, strangling Ghanaian Democrats, strangling the president.
Don't say that.
That's what's happening.
Oh, you're now economy.
Okay. Well, greetings to just some of your text messages about and congrats Adom TV. It's my prayer that government should watch on our major roads, potholes in Ghana, especially Kumasi and Sunyani roads. Thanks. By Fasim Fosu Kwankao. And please, when is the immigration forms coming? We'll do a check on that for you. Correlations to you, Nana, and also greetings to Nana Ado, Mr. Joti from Front Door Assessor. Congrats, Nana. You deserve it. I wouldn't have slept that night if you weren't awarded. Felix Yapreko. And please, the proverb you always say is not free yadia, but obinya one free yadia. Okay, so can think of reading Medasi P. I hope that the Kufuado will be the president in 2016. Yeah, man, see how na yen could try a home minute ba kombra. Yeba, Ghana's economy needs extra work. Ayen tuma, and I say a face saving. And our last meet a year, a year near Bayana, never show once a Yakwaba. Yes, baby, yeah, Brena, Brand, so we are just wrapping up 9 o'clock, and I bring for Sabbath Trasama, but Intiminko, Brian come for IMF, Homes and Sam Nanoda, now acquire 71 against 55. Now, I didn't acquire Kissing the BBC face saving measures last minute in IMF for sure that say on bed dress yama na kama you say no the one can release on the buy said there be the projection omo hwehwe ehun kontabu na omo de buy no ye be this an common on a paper making come out quickly. The International Monetary Fund has said Ghana's current economic challenges will require extra measures from government to put it back on track. The Director of African Department of the IMF, Antoinette Saya, said IMF and World Bank said Ghana's government is working hard to meet the terms for the program. This is the quotation. The situation in Ghana is indeed difficult, as the government recognizes. The government put forward a demand to IMF for a fund program back in August. We've been working since then to, of course, be responsible to that request. And we've just heard a mission came back from Accra in the first set of discussions towards a possible fund-supported program. I said, Ghana just completed the first round of negotiations for the terms of a possible bailout with IMF next month. The government applied to the IMF to help you deal with the huge budget deficit, heightened inflation, huge wage bill, and public debt in August. The authorities in Ghana fully recognize that additional efforts are needed on the fiscal side to achieve the targets they've set for themselves, the deficit target this year. They are in the process of further refining those actions they intend to take and in making sure that the consensus they need to follow through with those actions are there. she said. Okay, so that's it. Ghana's situation is difficult, but it can be resolved with a bailout. So that's the IMF, MPP, Dr. Baumia, and people who don't sympathize with this kind of administration. Honorable Mankwesi, what is the challenge now for the new patriotic?
Yo, Papa, it's a challenge to the government. Say, Obaba Modern say, near. You can't MPP a year Nana Kufuado, Nirani meet, or ye Dr. Baumia, Eko Kaya, me say. A dear almost year no cry, and yasam kito. Honey who say yes, and the NDC form rante ano ya. And someone now sooner above you. See, you can do propaganda with everything, but not with the economy. And Neshe, and then assign about back here. A shay and importing you. Oh, na, Ayana, no Casano say, Omo Aqua Polish and Semno Diaba. Ushemua, and
Oh, was it face saving?
Face saving, I say, the same thing. Hey, at the over back here. Oh, I see the situation in Ghana is indeed difficult.
So there's a challenge there.
Indeed difficult. No, indeed not the best one. Or emphasize a crisis. Now he's being euphemistic. And I say, Obeka crisis, or say crisis, I have one more pet. Indeed difficult. What you are saying? Say, who was animal when heightened inflation? Oh, huge deficit. So what you are saying? Oh, and a rising public debt, and a strong wage bill. Oh, when you know any manema, ya can't buy. Fenima wenum ye, Fenima wenum ye, besides a deficit in a then a buy, if you ain't buy. A back a cry about 12 peck and before Ghana. Sika almost saying no, never in the history of Ghana. And a buying says, Sika, you can't want some kind. Ah, a buying anti and ne, a betting saying kum. So, she inflation is started say base. But Dr. Bumia say figures na mo de ban mo hwe ni ye na ase figures no ene reality no enye equity omso onye economist or accountant oh and some akese that tribe akese omo di gezi no say na wenu nyina na amefo say wo de mo ntwe na mo ba ana ye betem say papa na sem na okan ye no ni nyina na ye be yegu odi amam ni nyina na we yegu aman. Say, say the government is spending. And the way a government Bob Bissia on the local front to Sama. Say, interest rate. And in NAM 32, 31, 28, 29%. Obey the we are secret on time. We are say on time to interest rate we Bagana had that is the reality. A better a businessman between a Bob Bissia. And net treasury bill crying over 23%, 24, 25. When we now a bed then you may organ a bit to me because government no day was saying by all sign Jibusian now bank able and it's a bank able a bank and one buy or the man. Individual improve Nejuma and it's all they call treasury bill no one turn a baby a man who turn if you say or qua electricity bill on to me to ya. If you say okwa water bill, to me to if you say okwa workers, to me to omoka. Into your bed and obey. On for the sick and or the improve production. No, I export to amayenya favorable balance of payment. Or the says he can a bill because I buy a man pushing cost not if you none what on no he said if you move sacra now or Jimmy Sika no din in kakra. When only near my can't buy 20 years and so. Isi kenya ya bob is wait bill say okwa omopa I am publishing enipa ya for 6 years ni enipa ya form do omko civil service no and so almost say ye mfa nipa o ye say ye mfa nipa agi say biewu what you say and also be pension bisa ho say opa ye compute enipa e pension ni nipa afrim e civil service no and nipa and this buy ya fa omo agum ya fa omo di omo agum na ye hwe de enti a wage bill no control. So, and no money sign my year can say but I buy on that will be something me bow on I buy on that will be I'm a for buying or buy February no mo buy o catch a say you we I buy to me August or buy the same thing there also homegrown solutions what creating homegrown problems no and can solutions no everything
all right summing up
what creating problems no aba na say mo ko I'm afraid dey obi any one ma organ ni a on kan chen say aha no mo gin yantum a aho kire ma no way obi ankasa aho kire dey beba pa aho kire apa beba asendie wo mu sisi because electricity no esro na ebe go every 3 months and then cry electricity na active from two cities no what to say yaka say ya tell electricity rather na ya tum over 6%. Okay. What to say ya tell water so ya tum over 4%.
Describe Ghana's economy sisi na afemema area situation is saying
your situation ni dey enti yentumi so solve your problem go yentumi solve problems na problems no so yenimu yenim na yentumi solve na yakwa am for say omo mo am yen solve am for so omo boy am ya omo solve no a solve problems no measures na dey akire no enya measures ketwa enti me wo bia nka say eye free anka ye koye dey measures no will come along with the bailout enti say wontumi measures na dia and you don't go for the bailout enti me ya kan say me ma buy na da obi a say amoto wo man
na wale ni amasa
say bia me ni amankwa how many times did I
call me cheche mu say o fi say o alternative ayibia on can it you buy on can you ni make man or
difficulty it is difficult
problem IMF
there is difficulty yes inflation
don't
is high
my contribution
but inflation no no for inflation I beg you for time you beg 24% anti inflation enu mu dey credit o ka say inflation now who dey compare with
na menka
who dey no na nya
na me put it right adie ni
honorable
and I dey compare say spending is not a crime spending government spending
I don't think say Ghana for versus MPP because na MPP for the omoye na Ghana for pay Ghana for was IGD no MPP should not be a yardstick.
It should be a yardstick because we knew the na crime.
No, but the
feeling is because
the feeling is
he's giving the impression say inflation is a crime. And I'm inflation.
Heightened inflation.
Honorable.
Heightened inflation, no.
Mami, you admit that times are indeed hard. You admit that. So what can say? It's a different matter. But you need some.
Mami come asem.
No, these questions.
Mami come.
Okay. All right.
What am I saying?
All right.
You see, inflation, no, a new mood 24%, no.
Okay, Madam Kososa.
Now you may hear him say, and sana the next 1 to 1.5 years, no, that inflation will come down. That's why we have gone to the IMF. And IMF, government spending is not a crime. Government spending is for development and for payment of workers in Ghana. What do you can't me say? Treasury bill ton is a crime. Yet on treasury bills. I buy beer no or ton treasury bills in order to also make some money for development. So it's not a crime. But we have recommendation beer when you say certain things, you must support it. You must support it. Magic come church come on. Wow. Yeah, Ghana call IMF. IMF call you call me because 1, cocoa price about former to the lowest. 2, gold price about former and my scar na here there some development ye
oh yeah.
Oh, into your call na IMF for so my baby. We say yes no. You know, oh, Ghana for doctor figures. We need doctor figures. And then I'm a first so and you know correct. I'm a first and you know correct. Ghana for doctor figures. And one shift it was a couple and come before. One now budget deficit. No, you not as I say. You have the budget deficit because cocoa price confirm gold price conform e ma say budget deficit no yes sky between the aye on to ko kese about no head back on na so ka say you see you fan nipa you put embargo on employment na because you put embargo on employment anywhere in Ghana what is happening they say in every ministry no first no you do to complete establishment when you complete the establishment there is no need for you to recruit more people into the ministry because there will be no establishment say no you complete establishment or ministry department and agencies so now what happens is obi resign obi call retirement we do replacement now see you see any conform and this by so before we brakogum he didn't provide any proof so ministry of social so you gini pass establishment you so you gini pass establishment I'm telling you say one of your speculations which is not true
okay
because everybody that was employed in the civil service or in the public service has establishments now IMF no now they are not talking about corruption and mismanagement but they are talking about deficit in our economy and a deficit in the economy and yeah they be just I say President Bama akoyi sika no akodi anaso akoyi sika no akoshe nikotokum but we yi sika no e dia ye Ghana for adwuma so they are coming in to give us some money what I'm saying and then we tighten our bets accordingly.
Let's find time to talk about Zikano year and how reflective it is.
It will be reflective. I'm hopeful that it will be reflective.
Let's find time.
I'm a time for any bewu Ghana Kroma we say.
Yeah, for Ghana for that
because Ghana for
I never can categorically say loans na a contract.
Yeah.
And nyina and go into infrastructure.
Okay.
But they been so called recurrent expenditure and also other ones and we have to get a full time
don't get the impression that the IMF were going is a crime the IMF were going because of corruption the IMF were going because some people have top money what hardship I don't believe any IMF is bringing hardship
what is the normal understanding of a bailout what situation
the bailout is that there is deficit usika na ohia de aye nyuma no ohia emwa say ahoche na wo mu say usika no enso because dem out no see wo ahoche usika no enso because dem out on
aka bebre ba ya boy
ade akwakoton taku na yesi e be ma otro ai ma otro my friend do e be taku amataku na amatro na ma edi gabiaba nda wo ko bela se baba osasika no na de apush esisai tokro na
ye the buy asa tokro be da
and I'm just say tokro be da because prices of gold and
unnecessary expenditure and their own can
gold and major export cocoa
and on
eba from drastically for over a period of about 9 to 1 year 9 months to 1 year this is the cause of our problem this is the cause of our problem and just obi akodi sike bia but the cause of our problem is drop in price
dependable home for so amekan ho
over expenditure
Adom Hebas omo ede no papa abeso as paper headlines on the amekan ho nti feature ko nyame adoma dependable Hebas home for so abeso ya se okwaso ko so edamo nyina amasemu a mo ekoso ya ewie wa mo koso ehwe be da super septic
mami ncha na dekoto pomfo
echawo
da dekoto pomfo nyina mi nya fe nye wadon ka se nya fi o en wadon nya fe
da dekoto nyina
da to
na kan bibi ka da dekoto afa n1 no so railings na wo kwan no ba ko bi wo odi fi Achimota forest wo no e dey cut down hotel kese bi e wo ne opposite e wo reverse side na odi fit temeba no na ba ko mo ba dade ne eya to kwan mu a ehwe tai me say unti wenzo president na nka jo bi so ngoye dade e wo hunu bi sa ho say e de ti na wo so a de ti ne de dade ne je kwan no obi amayisi obi abomodin atron program akodi sika free e de aba ame e de ye kwanze maintenance keke yentumi nye maintenance keke enye mayor ono mayor oda bi e omanfo de
aba no se mayor na se so who as a leader
I understand say abofu ho no crash no
hu nyina ni hu ayi kra ye wo
so who say we say give no mimi hu ya I call the mayor of attention so call the mayor
me do my any come na something
what that
call the mayor's attention
ni amasa
me na mayor na ka che no metro kambe o baka
agbogbosi market baby a omo ton vegetable
Dominic akoko so omo improve o say omo sha say
and person me kan na improvement no be yi
ne
ya moto ye
but fa nye propaganda
ndi yanka mo nye yanka mo
obi anka obi hu
all right
so obi anka obi hu
mo ti abai mu do
so obi anka obi hu
na de kan nyina na mo hu de na mo so bo apa na mo so bo ye wa se de kan nyina mo hu na mo so buntu wa na mo de
o na bi na o kan ya na se esim tu wa na tu wa na mo
and am asipi
me tell my baba say
my under doctor omane bo amase Pandai girls dormitory project no ye je say ugusu a wudi hujuma o cabinet at the mind because that's the assurance you gave us nti bodiana soya sina bibi nti mbe ye bi ya da mu na mase ye hwe dem memenda we memenda mo je memenda la ko sera
memenda
hwe
and that's so she
ye hwe dem ko sum so we can do
for ma trinkwa in advance
adan mo ma trinkwa
I don't know what is that
me man trinkwa in advance so wa ko ye ko
hufu
na ka se tunya
e dey see e dey obi bi asipi ya ya be for to aso ja ba